Strike fear into their hearts.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris Breeze, bringing you a little crazy free-for-all carrier. It's a nice one. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. This actually is a little slow at first, but it gets better. And yeah, I'm just going to do this commentary about Lil Wayne. I figured that was something that was in the headlines, and I figured I'd go ahead and make a commentary about it. If you didn't know, Lil Weezy was actually on a flight from Milwaukee to Wisconsin, or from Milwaukee to California, and his plane had to make an emergency landing in Nebraska. Apparently, Lil Wayne had a seizure on the flight. And this isn't the first time this has happened to the guy. It happened to him a couple years ago, and he attributed it to having grown up with epilepsy, which, if you're not familiar with, it is a disease that can cause, seizures at certain times, or as some of you may have heard, like if you're watching TV and there's a lot of colors flashing at one time, for some reason the brain, the cerebral cortex, it causes epileptic shock, or a seizure, and it's pretty scary stuff. I don't think drinking lean, which is pretty much promethazine, it's a cough syrup with hydrocodone in it, that a lot of rappers drink. They mix it with Sprite. That's usually the mixture of choice. And yeah, basically you just get a buzz off of it. You sit around and drink it, and I'm sure there's a plethora of weed smoking going on. But I don't think it can be too healthy. A few rappers have died. A couple of native rappers. There's one by the name of DJ Screw, who was actually from Texas. He kind of started the whole chopped and screwed thing back in the day. Y'all might be a little young for this. But yeah, he OD'd on lean some time ago. And then there's also somebody else. I'm not going to go into it because I can't remember their names. But anyways, so Lil Wayne gets on his plane. He's flying. It's his private jet. It should be a couple-hour flight. Anyway, they have to pull over. And by pull over, I mean emergency landing at an airport in Nebraska. And, he refused medical treatment and said everything was all right. So I guess, they kind of have to do what he says. He's the boss man. It's his plane. He's just paying them to fly. So he gets back on the flight, and they take off. And apparently, a few minutes later, he has another seizure. And so at this point, they turn around and land again at the same airport, I believe. And, this time, there was a lot of news coverage, not coverage, but just a lot of news info going on about this. Pretty much, there's a video of him being taken to the hospital and being taken by ambulance, which I read a report this morning, about an hour or two ago, that he actually got into the ambulance under his own willpower, so that means he was able to walk to the ambulance. And this is a nice little streak here in a second. But, you would think if something like lean is going to be that detrimental to your health now, whether or not that affects people with epilepsy, I'm not sure. That's not a study. I don't think people forego, I guess. They don't look into it. Because there's not really a cause for it. There's not an epidemic of people drinking lean with epilepsy. That's a lot of E's. But, yeah, if something's causing... Let's put it this way. If something is detrimental to your health and it's your choice to take it, then I would stop. I quit drinking. I'm on day 42 or something. And my overall health has just improved drastically. My blood sugar's down. I have to go back for lab results in a week, or not in a week, but in a month, and it's been 4 weeks, so I'm waiting a little while just to get some extra time in there. But I'm sure everything will be a lot lower. I feel better. My skin is clearer. Not that it was crazy, but just in general, there's an overall sense of being healthy. And I don't know, for Lil Wayne, man, if he's going to keep drinking and smoking lean, he might want to watch out. That's some crazy shit. And I think he's got too much on the line to OD on a cough syrup, it's kind of strange when you think about it. That's pretty much it. Other than that, Snoop Dogg was at E3 playing Battlefield 1, and he actually was smoking a blunt. Now, I couldn't tell. There was one time where he puffed on it and smoke came out, so he may or may not have been smoking it, but it was just pretty funny. And the gameplay, you could see, he was running into walls and shit, so maybe he was a little high. smoking some of that killer. But anyways, this is Chris and Breeze. I'm just gonna drop this commentary. Hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, got some wicked gameplays last night. I went ahead and got a couple more map packs for Black Ops 2 and for Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, hope you guys have a great Tuesday. As always, adios.